Our current generation are the ones who have grown up watching superhero movies. The teenagers we're about to show you are no less than superheroes themselves, each facing their own villains and each coming out stronger in the end. Before we start, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our videos. Let's begin. Number 10. Julia Vince. Bodybuilding is an art that most people underestimate the value of. People who are into bodybuilding are also passionate about it at a very young age. Here, we talk about one such individual named Julia Vince. Nowadays, more and more girls are into fitness compared to actual bodybuilding. They want to maintain their body and their figure, unlike building up muscles like professional bodybuilding athletes. This 19-year-old teenager looks just like a doll until you look beyond her face. She is from a small town in Russia who has recently been given the viral nickname Muscle Barbie. She is a perfect example of how hard work and dedication can get you to places you once dreamed about. Where Julia has the delicate face of a porcelain doll with big bright eyes and perfect symmetrical features, she also has massive muscles that could put most men to shame. She started going to the gym on a regular basis from when she was 15 years of age. She didn't plan on building so much muscle, she just wanted to stay in shape and feel stronger. However, after meeting a trainer who saw her potential, she decided to give powerlifting a shot. Shortly after training began, she realized how much she enjoyed lifting weights and developed a true passion for it. Number 9. Hunter Steines. Everybody counts their blessings usually in the form of good food, a house, and perfect health. Teenager Hunter Steines also counts the same blessings as the rest of us, but she is braver and stronger than most as well, which makes her different from the rest. At first, many believe she's been the victim of a fire or even an acid attack because of her distorted facial features and skin. But they later realized that her appearance is because of a rare genetic condition called Harlequin ichthyosis, which means her skin is too thick and causes dry patches all over her body. At just 18 years of age, she can't shut her eyes, wears a wig because her hair follicles are blocked by skin, and is in constant danger of dehydrating. She also cannot sweat, which leads to many secondary problems. She was also a victim of bullying at school, but her parents taught her to educate people, and she would go from class to class telling pupils about Harlequin and that it was not contagious. She overcame her situation and is fighting it head on. She is giving inspirational talks to other students and children to educate people about her condition, working with the charity The First Foundation. Number 8. Mahendra Ahiwar. 13-year-old Mahendra Ahiwar suffers from a rare condition called congenital myopathy that makes her head hang at a 180-degree angle. Mahendra's condition prevents him from standing or walking by himself and forces him to see the world upside down. After seeing multiple doctors and almost giving up hope, Mahendra's family met Dr. Rajagopalan Krishnan, a trained spinal surgeon who is now planning life-changing surgery to help Mahendra hold his head upright for the very first time. However, the 13-year-old boy has passed away just 8 months after his life-changing surgery to fix it. His mother, Sumitra, 36, said he had his lunch on Saturday, laid down to watch TV, and at around 3 p.m. passed away. Number 7. Nihal Bhardwaj. A young boy with an ultra-rare genetic condition that makes him look like an old man has defied doctors to celebrate his 15th birthday. Nihal Bhardwaj, who lives in Bhiwandi, on the outskirts of Mumbai, India, has Hutchinson-Gilford progeria syndrome, which ages his body 8 times faster than normal. The condition leaves Nihal bald, with heavy wrinkles and severely weakened limbs. The average life expectancy for children with progeria is 14, with many dying from a heart condition called arteriosclerosis, which usually affects adults over 60. But Nihal blew out the candles on his 15th birthday cake on January 20th, 2016, making him the oldest living child diagnosed with progeria in India. It sucks that some kids don't get a chance to be a regular kid, while others complain about trivial matters. His life seems so unfair, but he seems so happy, which is a lesson that most people do not learn about throughout their entire life. Number 6. Fu Wengui. Fu Wengui was a 15-year-old teenager from China who also suffered from a very unusual malformation that affected his neck, making it unusually long as well as causing him terrible pain. The extra 3 vertebrae in Wang Wei's neck have led to him having an unusually long neck, causing him great pain and difficulty in movement due to the extra vertebrae compressing his nerves. Wang Wei's father, Fu Genyu, claims that the pain leads his son to always cause a stir when he is out. Wang Wei was diagnosed with congenital scoliosis and an abnormal chest frame at the age of 6. Congenital scoliosis is a deformity that arises out of abnormally formed vertebrae very early during development, usually occurring within the first 6 weeks of pregnancy, leading to a sideways curvature of the spine. Children born with this condition usually have one or more improperly formed or underdeveloped systems. Wang Wei is now all set to undergo surgery to reduce the size of his neck, sponsored by a Beijing-based charity, and under the supervision of doctors at Chaoyang Hospital, who are now charting the plan for his treatment. Wang Wei said he hopes he can have a normal neck. Number 4. Lucy and Maria Alner. Twins? Different color of skin? Different in features? Yes, they exist. Twins Lucy and Maria Alner are twins, but most people wouldn't believe it based on their appearance. They have the same mom and dad, but Lucy has pale white skin with red hair, while Maria has a caramel complexion and thick curly black hair. The twin girls, both from Gloucester, UK, were born to a Caucasian father and a half Jamaican mother. This 1 in a million phenomenon doesn't just happen to girls. Lucy and Maria Alner are about as close as 2 twin sisters can get, but not in a literal sense. The unidentical twins, also called dizygotic or fraternal twins, happens when 2 different eggs are fertilized by 2 different sperm at the same time, meaning that this type of twins are basically just regular siblings that happen to be born at the same time. Hence these 2 beautiful girls with completely different looks. Number 3. Isabella Leclair. A 19-year-old girl from New Brunswick, Canada shared a bikini selfie that's breaking the internet in the best of ways. Isabella Leclair posted a photo of herself smiling in a 2-piece during a sunny beach day, like many other teens and young women do in the summer. What makes this pic a little different is that Leclair's right leg is swollen because of Parkes-Weber syndrome. One of the side effects of the teen's illness is lymphedema, a condition where damage to her lymphatic system causes fluid to collect in her leg. Her rare condition consists of having multiple abnormal blood vessels in a part of your body. For Leclair, it's her right leg. She was diagnosed at birth. It would be easy for the teen to hide part of her that's different and not try things because of her condition, but the opposite is true. Leclair told her story in a blog for people living with lymphedema, The Lymphic Life, and it's inspiring as it is educational about the condition. She has lived with the rare congenital disorder throughout her whole life, and lymphedema is simply a side effect. Leclair also says that her self-love and confidence have inspired others to look at her with admiration instead of pity when they see her disability. Number 2. Abigail and Brittany Hensel. These 2 are one of the rarest sights you will ever see. Abigail Lorraine Hensel and Brittany Lee Hensel are 2 American girls who were born as conjoined twins, meaning their bodies have merged while keeping their heads separate. They each control half of the body, which is packed with a pair of each organ, even though it looks strikingly normal and symmetrical from the neck down. These twins effectively look like a normal person with 2 heads, and they have raised much attention in the scientific community and beyond. They even starred in their own reality series in 2012. Born in 1990, the girls have been brought up in a small, tightly knit community in Minnesota, almost completely protected from prying eyes and inquisitive stares. To their friends and family, they are distinct people with very different personalities, needs, tastes, and desires. But to the outside world, they are a medical mystery, particularly given the fact that they can do virtually all the things as their friends, including playing the piano, riding a bike, swimming, and playing softball. Their personalities make them inspirational, says their mother Patty. They never give up. Anything they want to do, they go out and do it. Number 1. Cassidy Hooper. In 1996, Cassidy Hooper was born in Charlotte, North Carolina. Doctors were shocked to see Cassidy didn't have a nose or her eyes. They couldn't figure out exactly what caused her rare birth defect. All they knew was that they'd never seen anything like her before. Despite her lack of eyes or a nose, Cassidy was otherwise a healthy and normal girl. She grew up attending a special school for the blind, and like many people who are different, she faced bullying from her peers. However, Cassidy was always known by her loved ones for her exceptionally positive outlook. Since then, she has undergone a nose surgery which was able to give her a new nose. Rather than an endless pity party or living in hopeless despair, Cassidy is here to tell us to quit making excuses, to quit blaming others, to quit feeling sorry for ourselves, and to quit looking for an easy escape. Instead, she reminds us that things always may be hard, but here's what I think. I don't need easy, I just need possible. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to always be in the loop. We'll see you in the next video.